All right. All right. What's going on, everyone? How are you doing today? Sorry we didn't get everything set up. We wanted to have everything set up with our new PC, but obviously with the holidays, that popped up, and then getting Omicron, I haven't been able to do much, but I am quarantined here in my beautiful office, and it's not the worst thing in the world. I just feel bad that I can't help my wife with the kids or the dog or anything like that because we don't want to spread it to them. I was reading the SC Prime white paper after ordering my ExoMiner. It says supply is 55 billion tokens. At current price, it would make it a top 5 crypto, so price would have to go down, right? Price won't go down on there, I don't believe. I thought there's a lot less. I didn't think 55 billion was the max on there. Nothing clear. This one have. Yeah, well, Timmy, we'll talk. I'll text you later, Timmy, about that. Short quarantine with COVID allowed me to game for about 48 hours. There's a plus side of things. Yeah, after the stream, I'm going to jump on some more Diablo 2 and some Warzone. Anyone want to help with one of my miners is on its own hex. No other miners close by and yet scaled to 4. Yeah, send your miner name, Tim, and we'll go ahead and take a look. So, for those of you keeping track at home, today's beer of the day, 1.65 in 24 hours. Yeah, baby. You guys see those numbers right there. And we have 7.39, which we're going to be moving over to. Helium staking. We're just pretty much every time we get 7 helium, we're going to send it over there. Let's go Bitcoin. Oh yeah, let's go Bitcoin. You can purchase this T-shirt from my store over here. You go down to the store. We've got the Let's Go Bitcoin. We've got the Shut Up Copper, which we're going to be retiring shortly. We've got our logos and stickers and all that stuff. So make sure you click on that link. Speaking of copper, if you guys want your hearts broken, my wife got me this for Christmas, and this is our little buddy Copper. I cried a whole bunch, so you'll see him in the background from now on. So there we go. Sorry, I'm not going to have a lot of energy with today's stream, which sucks, but I'm going to try my best. Do you think I should upgrade this antenna precise Quailfish? Oh, let's go back to the beer of the day, and then we'll start looking at my antennas. We're drinking a Red Hook Storm Surge Hazy IPA, 6.8% by volume. This is Red Hook Brewery, which I guess is in Seattle, Washington, and we had a distributor here in Orlando for a little while, but they don't have it anymore, so we are going to... What is your miner name, Tim? Yeah, send your miner name, guys, and I'll take a look. So cheers to you guys. Let's take a... Luckily, with Omicron, I haven't lost smell or taste. Just getting all the Hershey squirts and all that stuff, which has been fun. Headaches, super achy, super sore, nausea, chills, sweats, fever. Fever went away, so that's good. But yeah, so beer's good. That's not too bad. It doesn't taste like a hazy IPA. It tastes more like your standard West Coast style IPA. I'm sure it would be hazy and juicy, but it's a little more of the offensive hopsy taste. I say offensive when you get that very hops forward, hops in the front of your tongue flavoring. So that's pretty solid. I'm really glad I didn't lose my sense of taste. All right, so let's go ahead and start looking at some miners here. You guys know the drill. We're going to take a look at your miners. If you guys want to send super chats, if we fall behind from looking at people's miners, super chats will get you to the front of the line. We're going to take a look at people's miners where... Cheers, hope you feel better soon. Had the run in April and it was awful. Yesterday was really bad. I will say that the shivers and the shakes that I got overnight was terrible. Like, it was so bad to the point where my hands, if they weren't like wrapped up in if they weren't like covered by my hoodie, like my hands alone would send shivers all the way up to like my shoulders, and same with my feet. So I had to put on socks while I was sleeping. It was insane. All right, so your question is, why is your transmit scale so low? Really, it kind of like, even though you are the only one in your hex, the area that you are in completely probably has a set amount of miners that it's going to allow. I actually have several that are in the same reduced scale. Yeah, it's going to be because of the actual location. So on the Explorer, if you go to the suboptimal transmit scale and you do the improve right here, it's going to take you into hotspotty, and then you could start looking into hotspotty into the zones. So your miner's kind of sitting right here inside this yellow clipped onto my top floor window. Are you vaccinated? I am not vaccinated. And if that's going to trigger anyone, I do apologize, but I'm not vaccinated. So I I made it through everything except with Omicron. And my buddy, who's also not vaccinated, he got Omicron a few weeks ago. He made a comment. He's like, well, you'd be suffering the same symptoms, but at least you won't have a chance of your heart exploding. So reason why your transmit scale is so low is because of this area that they have. If you go to hotspotty, it's going to say they want a certain amount of miners. And you can see right here, there's 25 too many in this area. And you can kind of click through the areas and see. And that's why your transmit scales are going to be lower. So like if you move to this zone right here, they have 182. I have never gotten it yet. They what's going on from Germany, M Slim? Me neither, bro. The rewards are down. My miner's only making 0.28 for the whole month. Yeah, that's rough. Are the elected small saffron spider, please, need to improve. Only I get 0.44. So yeah, so you want to look on hotspotty just to see what areas they're going to allow allocation of coverage. And once you're in that certain range, then that's when the transmit scales start to go down. So you want to keep that in mind. That's why even though you're in your own hex, a certain area might only want so many miners. And it looks like this area is super saturated. So that's why you're not getting a lot there. All right. So small saffron spider, please, need to improve since I only get so many. Let's take a look here. This is great. Thanks. You're welcome. LOL. Forgot Lucky. Like is her bro. Thumbs up 100%. Oh man, look at that distance. Wow, you just cover everything. Wow, that's quite far away. Same with your transmit scale. Just because praying for you to get better. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm not terribly worried. Don't have any respiratory issues. I just don't have any energy. No breathing issues, nothing like that. I just don't want to spread it to my wife because like she works with like a super liberal, and if they find out like that I have it, which luckily she has like the holiday off, they'll kick her out for 2 weeks and unpaid and all that stuff too. 3 families in, no, both parents and all 9 of their kids got vid and are all shot up. Yeah, nah. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, nerdy. Merry Christmas, okay, TFG. So yeah, your transmit scale is kind of the same. You're in a saturated area, so that's why your earnings are going to be a lot lower because this area has a certain allocation that they want. Just go on the Explorer and go to Improve, and then it's going to take you to Hotspotty where you could take a look at. Where you could take a look at other areas. So I just want everything to fire off so I can, because I've got my air mattress in my office. That's where I'm sleeping. Right over here is on my air mattress. I'm completely quarantined from my family. Every time I go out into the house to get something, I have to wear a mask so I don't get it on my wife or anything. She's got gloves for me. The only thing I can pretty much do is like take care of my dog. I need hosts. Got 12 bobcats. How would you work that issue? I've got 5 hosted and only make 0.04 per day. Lone Misty, blah, 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 blah. A bunch of there. Electric opaque shell. I saw you earlier. I'm still waiting for my second bobcat miners to come in. Yeah, so you can see this area is pretty much oversaturated, and that's why your transmit scale is the way it is. I'm still waiting for my you will be fine. I hadn't survived. It's not the end of the world like a lot of these people act like it is. Yeah, I'm not even worried about it at all. My buddy got it too, and he was completely fine. He was done after about 2 or 3 days. Him and I are pretty much in the same boat. Like, we like to work out and everything. He's like, I just couldn't work out for 2 days, and I'm pretty much in the same boat. Like, when I was setting up my air mattress in my bed, I was just exhausted. Like, getting up and down, I was just super exhausted. So I'm not worried about it. And yes, I've gone from one a day to 3 using rack, 8 dBi in attic, 2 stories, sweet banana, nut hatch, cable is 2 feet. Faithful Gorilla, do you think of 5 point? All right, so looking at you here, ooh, this is pretty good. What do you want? How can I get over 1 a day? You would really, everything you've got so far is pretty solid. Right now, I'm really glad they went back to the old school way of showing the 24-hour, 7-day, and 30-day. As of right now, man, you're already over the 2.5 to 3.5 that we saved for the 2 days. 1 a day, I mean, really, it's kind of a little bit of the area. You need the people around you to be able to have better setups so that way you can witness them more, and I think that'll push you over 1 a day. Have you had a 1 over the day? No, not yet, but you've had some really strong numbers. And then, of course, I can witness others, but no one witnesses me. Is it even possible to make over 0.25 a day in my area? Ton of blah, blah, blah. So yeah, and then also in a 30-day spread, you're already over the 10 that we have a goal here on the channel. So I don't think there's an issue there. You just really kind of hope that other people around you, maybe depending on how long your cable is, you can get a shorter coax cable and put it closer to the antenna. Really, you're not going to get much, pretty much from what you got. Completely agree. Visually, so much better. Thumbs up. Dominic, great ideal to build a new area. I was thinking about trying to build up area. I have a few more locations nearby. Yeah, oh, thank you very much. You're a legend. Thank you so much. Yeah, you definitely building up your area. So like in this, if you can build up your area, that would be awesome as well, and put a few more in this area, and that will easily get you over 1. So if you've got the opportunity to do so, that's what you need to do. And that's kind of what I'm doing in my area. Hey, see you my spot, and why is problem? The rewards go down before more rewards. This is the name Smooth Mango Starfish. I am from Germany. So looking at you here. Oh, 99-cent super chat. What we got? Jeremy Reese, thank you or Jerry Reyes, thank you very, very much. Did you leave me a name? Or are you gonna leave a name? All right, nice. We got a super chat going. Here we go. Let's get them flooded in. Is it even possible to make over 0.25 a day in your area? Yes, it absolutely, in this area, absolutely is possible to make 0.25 a day. Make sure you've got interesting menthol osprey, please. Yep, you got it. Make sure that you've got your antenna as high as you possibly can, what you're saying, 10 meters up. You have a nice short cable for coax, and check where you can earn. And then you've got an 8.0. That's not too bad, but yeah, so that's not too bad here. All right, so we've got our first super chat. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Interesting menthol osprey. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please. Oh, Axel's playing with his bells. I have a setup where I use a Home Depot bucket and Lil Bat and a solar panel to build remote areas. Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, 7 meters in the air. This isn't terrible. Your area is just kind of rough. 7 meters. The only thing really for you is just your area is pretty bad. If you build up around you, you're doing pretty well for what you have. God, that's kind of poopy. Yeah, if you can get a few more miners and build them up around you, that would be pretty solid. And I could always just say the higher the better. Stock, rack, upgrade, leave it or not. Let's take a look at precise coral fish. Easy question there. Yeah, this is just your area. Your 8.0. Your 8 dBi is pretty good. Let's go. Let's go, Bitcoin. Let's go, Brandon. Your 8 dBi is pretty good, so make sure, where do we go to stake helium? Do I have that in the description of this? I do. In the description of the stream, you can, $5 super chat. You can, CMH3 Studios. Oh, I still gotta send you my, God, I keep forgetting. I saw you in Discord, and I completely forget to send you my phantom address. Yeah, and then I've got another one you could do as well. But yeah, you can use the link in the description for staking. All right, so we've got a $5 super chat from CMH3 Studio, where if you guys want to see some of the NFTs with miner names, go check him out. Standard Bobcat antenna located just sitting next to a window. Glad to support the channel. Rack antenna, blah, blah, blah. We are going to jump over to our super chat. You guys know how it goes. Super chats get first. Can you check the area for, blah, blah, blah. Hi, mate. I used the third, blah, 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 blah. How do I super chat? I think there's like a dollar icon next to the chat window. And also, you are one of my favorite YouTubers ever. Keep doing you, man. I'm trying. Scott123, Scotty123. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Whew. I just don't have the energy for that. Yeah, build up the area around you. All right, so my first suggestion to you is to get it away from the window. Your stock antenna is okay, but I would definitely look into buying a there we go. I appreciate it, Dominic. I would definitely look into getting one of the either 8.0 or the 5.8s. Definitely probably the 5.8, if not the 6.0 McGill. But this is what I have here, the 5.8 dBi fiberglass antenna. You could buy these in the link of the video down below. And then get yourself, go to usacoax.com and get an LMR 400 cable. And also get it away from the window. So in this area, I would definitely... Oh, thank you for the 1.79 euro or pound super chat. And Dominic for the $2 super chat. I got to keep an eye on your guys' names here. That way, can you check the area for clean? Okay, so I see Dominic up here. Yeah, and you want to get your antenna up in the attic or something along those lines. So stock antenna, get away from the window. Don't ignore what you see on Voscoin's channel or anything like that. Get one of the good 5.8s and you'll be able to get some good coverage and get that probably up in your attic or better. So that's my suggestion there, and you'll get a lot more. All right, so we're going to go to Dominic Daracells, and then we've got K&M's right after that. Dominic, hee-haw, hee-haw, the Italian Christmas donkey. Thanks in advance, Soft Rainbow Swando. These are 3 of mine that are hosted. Okay, so when you say hosted, what do you mean by that? And Clean Ash Occupy, what is your question here? Can you check the area? Yeah, really, dude? Do you use the tune antenna or broadband? I use one of the tune ones. 8.0 will be good for you, but unfortunately your area just doesn't have a lot going for it. So the best you can just do is put it up as high as you can with as short a cable as possible. If you made merch, I would buy it. I got merch, guys. Go to the link in the description below. I've got stickers, hats, t-shirts, everything. So I got the Let's Go Bitcoin t-shirt right here. Wow, the donkey, the Italian Christmas donkey. Nerdy Dude Stuff logo, Shut Up Copper. So I've got some merch down in the description. All you have to do is just go shop all products and you can select what you would like. If you want it to be on t-shirts, Let's Go Bitcoin. If you want t-shirts, you want it in hats, you want it on, I believe I've got like masks, definitely on masks, stickers, all that stuff. Draw some eggplants. You want to see some drawings? We could probably do that. All right, so yeah, just your area. Just get it up as high as you possibly can and you'll be good from there. All right, thanks for the super chat, Uncle Davin. Maybe on one of these guys, when we take a look at their setups, we can definitely do it. So we are looking up ripe aquamarine buffalo, and in the midst of that, then we also have one of these ones here that we've got to look up as well. So let's go ahead and get that copy and pasted. So ripe aquamarine buffalo, looking at 0.07 a day. And it looks like just another area that's not going to be doing you any favors. Waiting for the dirty nude stuff merch. The nudie dude stuff. What about the nudie dude? Actually, no, that's not too bad. All right, so you've got your bobcat antenna. I would definitely bump yours up to a 5.8. I know you're over in the Europe area, and they're saying that like 4.0 is the the max. But definitely get yourself one of the 5.8s, and then just leave it at that, and say it's a 4.0. And your height's perfect, but that's the 4.0 is just not gonna cut it. If you get the 8 or the 5.8 and you get it up as high as you possibly can, you'll definitely start. All right, let's see. I got it. All right, so if you definitely get the 5.8, you can start looking at getting down into this area, because as of right now, you are successfully covering this area with your 4.0 stock antenna. So you want to definitely consider trying to get it down to here, and that's what you could take care of. That's definitely what you want to do. All right, there you go. There's your eggplant, Uncle Davin. $1 super. Wow, sweet. Sorry, I didn't see that. Definitely getting a t-shirt or two. Yeah, I like some of the baseball ones, which are awesome. All right, so next we've got Lone Mystery Ostrich. We've got a few up here. Lone Misty Ostrich. Oh, we're going to Florida. All right, let's go to Florida. Gear Willow with the $1 super chat. Soft Maroon Jellyfish. Should I switch to 5.8 outdoor or give it some time to see how it goes? Let's copy and paste here since you got the super chat, which I appreciate very much. Oh yeah. All right, so you synced Nebra. Oh, gross Nebras. In this area, of course. Oh yeah, flatlining right now. Man, that sucks. For this one alone right here, you want to get up. Up. 1 meter is not going to cut it for you. So if you're in a situation where you can get up and put it in your attic, do that, okay? That's what you want to do. Shambolic Burgundy Raccoon. Yeah, so let's see some of your other miners here. You got quite a few. Lone Misty Ostrich is what we're looking at right now, and that's pretty crappy, right? So then we're also looking at other ones are rallied, whatever, or relayed, whatever. Any advice for the invalid witnesses? The invalid witnesses are probably just either they're too low or their power's wrong or anything like that. What else you want to look at? Brisk Mocha Fish. These are 3 mine that are these. Oh, these are the hosted ones. Okay, so you're hosting these ones. Yeah, all right. So if you're just using the stock stuff in this area, the stock stuff isn't going to do good for you. Careful Brown Chameleon if you want an example of directional antenna. Any advice for invalid witnesses? Yeah, so if you're hosting these, you definitely want to get them to send you the gear, but using the stock stuff in this area, especially with it being ground level, is not going to do you any favors, so I wouldn't do any of that. Oh, Luis J. Pacara, we got a nice $5 super chat, and then we wanted to look at Gear Willow real quick, and then we're going to look at Lewis is here. I think I messaged you on Twitter. Everyone smash the like button. Yes, please smash the like button. Let's get to numbers. Let's get to 17 more, so that way we can get super chat. Wow. Corona gives you exhaustion of the brain too. So much fun. Should I switch to 5.8 outdoor or just give it some time and see how it plays out? Transmit scale is laughable, but my height somewhat makes up for it. Yeah, switch to your 5.8 and get it outdoors. Definitely. I mean, you're getting some stuff, but yeah, your transmit scale sucks. So you're getting a lot of witnesses, but I wonder how much you're actually witnessing. So definitely switch over to a 5.8 and get it outdoors. Or, I mean, if your 4.0 is outdoors, really, it might just be your transmit scale, which is causing you some issues here. But trying a 5.8 and having that outdoors wouldn't be the worst in the world. All right, moving on. Melodic Shifen Llama, would I put an 8.8 dBi or a 5.8 dBi? I have an 8 dBi rack that I was going to set up at this location. Let's take a gander. Only half of us have liked this. Let's help him help us. Yeah, help me, help you, help me. Help me, help you. 3 more likes and we've got 100. Or 50. 3 more likes, we got 50. All right, so we are looking at either a 5.8 or an 8.0. Definitely not the 4 dBi stock antenna. So yeah, I would say 8. I would say 8. I would say 8 with your height, which is pretty good, and you should be better. McGill, better equipment, less LoRa noise. Yeah, the McGill is awesome. So yeah, Lewis, I would definitely say 8 if you've got the 8 rack. Once I get a link for the McGill, I would do the 6.0 McGill, which I do have the link with Helium Mart, which at this time would be a great time to stop and say, if you guys still want a shot at, especially you European viewers, if you guys still want a shot at winning this miner, which is this one right here, which we did the unboxing for, which is this miner right here. We did the unboxing video for this, the Mary IoT. There's 3 days left to enter. All you do is click on the link in the description of this video, and then there's a couple of things you can do to get 5 chances to win. This will be the one that I send you, and there's an actual little card in here, which I will be signing as a little thank you. So it'll be my first official, make sure I don't rip that up. It'll be the first official Nerdy Dude signed item. So it's going to be this little card here, and it'll have a Nerdy Dude Stuff signature, and it's the first item I've signed for a fan. So if you guys still want a chance to win this miner, which again, we did the unboxing for, it's a neat little device, and it comes with an antenna and all that stuff. Link is in the description. Make sure you do the things and the stuff. All right, so let's go back to looking at some devices here. Please help. Why is my miner produced? We're going to put you back next to copper. All right, let's go back to our hotspots here. So yeah, 8.0 as high as you possibly can. And let's take a look at mine just so I could show the difference in McGill and the 6.0 McGill and the 5.8 rack, which I'll probably be replacing as soon as I get links for McGill, like referral links, then obviously I'll be promoting and pitching and selling that even more. So let's go into my account, go into my miners, hotspots, and you can see here that Brief Toe Fox is at 0.5 HNT, and that's a 5.8 rack. All I need is a ground wire and some stuff to weatherproof my connection, and I will have an 8 dBi on the roof. Can't wait. Yeah, that's awesome. Ground wires are pretty cheap too. You can get them on Amazon. I think I got like 20 feet for like 14 bucks. New sub, liked, Nerdy. Could you check Festive Bamboo Cricket in Puerto Rico? Doing okay, but want to do better. Sure, I can do that for you, especially since you're a new sub. Subs, channel members, super chats, you guys all know the drill. But then Big Current Manta Ray, this is my newest one. This is my 6.0 McGill, and this one has been insane. So really, really, really solid. And it's right next to mine here, which I'm very, very happy. This one's got quite a few. Ryan Crosby with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. Sleepy, you're getting there. All right, so I'm going to answer that one question for Major Roman while I wait for Ryan Crosby, unless you sent it a minute ago. Let's see. Excuse me. Ryan Crosby, I will wait for you and your miner, and then Joe Cabral, since you are a channel member, we are going to copy and paste. I think in a couple of days you're going to switch from the Bitcoin to the Goku, so I'm excited for that. In Puerto Rico, doing okay, but want to do better. Really, it's just your transmit scale, so if you can get out of that area. 5.8, 60 meters up. Yeah, it's just your transmit scale that's kind of hurting you. Your numbers are good, but your transmit scale blows. So that's just the only thing that sucks there. Really can't say much. Having issues, my modem and router is on one side of the house, but looking at placing everything on the opposite side on the garage would be a pain and too long of cables. What would you do? Having issues, my modem. Okay, I see you posted it twice. What kind of miner are you getting, Ryan Crosby? Because I'm kind of in the same situation as you. My modem and my router are in my master bedroom, but then my Bobcat miner is in the garage. But Bobcat's Wi-Fi, so I've got mine connected to Wi-Fi. If you have a Wi-Fi miner like MileSite or a Bobcat, I'm assuming you don't if you're asking this question, but if you have a Wi-Fi one, I wouldn't worry too much about the Wi-Fi. I think this is going to be Wi-Fi as well, but I've had no issues. And also my MileSite, you guys saw my numbers on screen. They're both making about half a day. So you saw all three of my miners. One of them is actually plugged in on Ethernet, and that one's at my in-laws' house. And then my Bobcat that's here, and then my MileSite that's at my buddy's house across the street. They're all on Wi-Fi, and those are having no issues. And you can see each one of them are making half a helium a day. Sleepy Purple, I'm getting there. Yeah, you are. You're at 0.3 a day, and you're just shy of getting a 2.5. So not too bad. Bobcat 300 looking at doing a Wi-Fi extender or 2 routers, and you have any issues with it mining. All right, no, I don't. So yeah, you're almost to 10, which is good. All right, Joe. I was gonna call you Sleepy Joe for a minute. Broke one HNT yesterday. Awesome, good job. Thanks, man. Yeah, so let me show you mine. So this is my Bobcat that's on Wi-Fi, and here's the numbers. PoE or mesh router system. Yeah, power over Ethernet's not too bad. But yeah, this is I don't even need the Wi-Fi extender or anything because I've got a big Gratz G, and the 1HTs are the best. Upbeat Merlot, Mantis synced 14 hours ago but flatlined for 2 days. Any suggestions? Give it a reboot. Have you started using your Freedom Fi miner yet? I don't have a Freedom Fi miner. I only have 2 Bobcats and a MileSite. But yeah, so this is over Wi-Fi. And I've got the Nighthawk gaming router, so I have really decent Wi-Fi connections. And yeah, so and you can see this one's making 0.5. It flatlined for 2 days, which sucks. But if you look here, 30 days, it's got 16 HNT. It flatlined for 2 days, and then I reboot. All I did is reboot it. And once I rebooted it, it kind of came back. So you can see now it's at 0.5. But yeah, it was down for like 2 days. But once I had the reboot, it was fine. And then this one is on Wi-Fi, but this is like our brand new one. And I think this one's been up for about 2 weeks now. And man, it is killer. Yeah, you can see here. So it's just been up for 2 weeks, and we've already got like 6 HNT out of it. This one has been killer. Yeah, no Freedom Fi for me. I did want one, and I know a few people that got them, but they want to charge me an arm and a leg for them, and I just didn't get a chance to get on the waiting list. So I'll just pretty much take what I can get for unboxing videos. 2 MileSites being delivered tomorrow. I like my MileSite. I really like the fact that you could just plug the antenna directly into the device and you have 0 signal loss with a cable going back and forth. So really, really, really solid. Upbeat Merlot, synced 14 hours ago. Yeah, just give it a reboot. That's really the only thing I could probably say, especially mine flatlined. There's no reason for the flatline. It says it's still syncing. But yeah, just give it a quick reboot and see how that does for you. Can you check my miner Sweet Lemonade Lager? In your opinion, how many more years of mining for rewards? I would probably have another 3 or 4 right now, because if you look at what we're very similar to like the gold rush back in the day, you know, and that's exactly what we're in. People are just scrambling to get all their miners and get everything going, get everything set up. So we are in a nice little gold rush. So it's going to be really, really lucrative and profitable right in the beginning. I got one, but can't decide whether to use it. I have no place to place it at. My Bobcat keeps a red light and keeps rebooting every now and again for the last few days. Definitely with the Bobcats, go into the IP address and play around with the settings there. That's what I would say. Michael Scott, if you don't have a place to put it, if you've got any of my contact, reach out to me in a DM, and we could talk about some stuff. I can give you some tips and some pointers and stuff like that. All right, Sweet Lemonade Lager, you've got a 5-meter Bobcat, 8 dBi, blah, blah, blah. Morning. What's going on, Eric Hansen? Morning to you. Cheers to everybody. Oh, I'm trying to have the energy. I just don't have it. I'm just so... Thanks, Omicron. Still got to drink plenty of fluids. Did you just reach out to me on Discord? Is that what I'm seeing? No. Okay. What's that other message? Ryan, and treat yourself to 50% off select Verizon cases. No, that's okay. Thank you. I wanted to get a new phone, but That's okay. Oh, I saw Copper do something. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I have morning nerdy. Okay, thanks. All right, so what are we looking at here? Sweet Lemonade Lager. What was the question? I have it on a rack 8 dBi, but I'm thinking to change it to a 5.8 after last Bobcat update. It has trailed off lots. Yeah, probably switch. Give your 5.8 a try, and then switch it in the app to, even though you have a 5.8 up, switch it to 4.0. If you want to enter the giveaway, link is in the description, and then you're going to go to this website. The link in the description is going to take you to this website, and all you need to do is join the email newsletter for Helium Mart, follow Helium Mart on Twitter, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to Helium Mart on YouTube, subscribe to me on YouTube, and then I'll give you 5 chances to enter the giveaway for the merry Internet of Things. Ooh, $1 super chat from Jim Niles. Let's see what we got from Jim Niles. Oh, I see you up here. Okay, Ripe Lime Osprey. What are we doing here? Ugh, my leg is all sweaty. I'm getting all the chills. Getting the chills again. Shambolic Yellow Orangutan. I've just swapped antenna again. Make sure you unplug your unit and turn it off when you're swapping antennas, okay? I've tried everything and cannot get it to produce more than 0.01. You might just be in an area that... Okay, so you're at a 5.8 dBi. Can you please give your opinion, not financial advice, on where you see HNT going in the next year? It's going to be very interesting to see on the price when they actually do the reallocation and the distribution of the amount. So originally I was going to say that I could potentially see... Helium going up to being about a $100 token, but now that they're going to be changing it from a 1,000 to 1 ratio, I'm wondering, I guess it would be more accurate for me to say that 1,000 HNT would equal about $100. So there's a reason why I'm not selling my Helium. So all the Helium that I am earning and generating, I'm moving over to Helium staking here, just because I want to keep earning. So right now I've got 80.57 Helium that's staked. I have 7 more in my account that I'm going to be moving over. And every 7 you could see here, this one was 8. So on the 22nd, I did 8 Helium. On the 18th, I did 8 Helium. So maybe about every 8 Helium. On the 11th, I did 6 Helium. So it's pretty much like every 18, like 4 to 5 days, I've been doing 7 to 8 Helium. And with my account, I've got like 7 sitting in there right now, which I'll be moving that over into Helium staking just to keep earning. You can see some of the days I'm getting 0.01 Helium for staking rewards, and we're just restaking 0.01, 0.01, 0.004. I'm thinking about setting them both up in the same super antenna. I've been watching that Russian guy videos, and he does, yeah, his videos have been fun with him making those. All right, so you're looking at trying to get some more. Really, Jim, it depends on how long your cable is. If you're not using an LMR 400 or an LMR 600 cable and you're 7 meters up, your height is fine, but it could just be very well your area, or you're getting a crappy cable with a lot of loss. Hopefully you're up on like an attic. Oh, $5 super chat from Finark. Thank you very much. Abundant Ruby Turtle. Can't figure why it went from 1 to 9.5 scale. Maybe I should stake. I've been saving it all. Yeah, I'm staking just because it's going to... I'm going to copy that here. What should I set my antenna gain at on the app? If you're in the US, you want to set at what you're at. If not, you want to just set it at 4.0. So I think in US, 9.0 is like the max, and then everywhere else, it's 4.0. See how we're looking here. Okay. My hotspot's transmit scale suddenly from 1.0 to 9.5. Yeah, I'm going to look at Vinarks as well. Is the cable that comes with rack any good? Not really. It's a little skinny. It'll get you through what you need it to do. Favorite US antenna? I'm tied between either... I honestly, with the week and a half that I've been using the 6.0 McGill, I'm really liking the 6.0 McGill. But this is the antenna that I've been using pretty much on my 2 Bobcat miners since I've gotten them. And the rewards have been very good on these as well. So these are good bang for your buck. They're $40 a piece, whereas the McGills are like $120 a piece. So, all right, let's take a look at why your transmit scale, Vinark, because of the $5 super chat. You've got priority here to see why your transmit scale went from a 1.0 to a 0.95, and I'm assuming it's just because the area that you're in, you might have, yeah, all right, so this is why. So if you look at the area that you're in, they want to have 500 hotspots, so this area's got 525 hotspots. 9 dBi is max in US legally, unless you have lost to get yours at or under 9. Finally got my mile site up. Your video helped. Good, and I hopefully your mile site synced faster, because my mile site's connected to a 6.0. synced faster than mine. What's going on, Fat Dave? So yeah, so your transmit scale went down to a 0.95 just because in this area, if you look on Hotspotty, this whole area here, they want 500 hotspots, but there's 25 too many, so that means there's 525 hotspots in this full area, so that's why you drop down to 0.95. Your hex might be you might be good in your hex and nice and alone, but yeah, so this area, they want 500 or less hotspots, and I'm willing to bet that if we zoom in, yeah, you can see all the hotspots are kind of clumped in together. So instead of having 500 hotspots out and about, 500 hotspots are all stuffed into here. So hopefully that answers that questions for you. That's cool. Thanks for not answering. I'm going back and forth, Jim. I did answer you. I said it was probably your area. So you've given me all your scenarios, and then I said it's also potentially your area that is pretty shitty for you. Yeah, so you can do the best that you possibly can. I don't know why you're not getting anything. Maybe your antenna's not perfectly plugged in, or maybe since you've got a bobcat, you can open up your device and see if the soldering connection from your bobcat antenna is not soldered correctly. Could be a multitude of things. So if you're using a 7-meter cable and it's, you know, if it's an LMR 400 cable and it's within 3 feet or 3 meters of your cord instead of like 30 feet or something, there's quite a few factors here. And you've got a 5.8, so I don't know, maybe you're up against a window, maybe you're not correctly placed up in your attic. You've got quite a few factors here. So thanks for doing this every Monday. I have Bobcat 8 dBi rack, 12 meters up with LMR 400 cable. What should I really set my antenna gain at on the app? Can you check? That might be the problem. Is there any tutorials on the Saturn connection? Unfortunately, I don't have any, but I think a few people that I've talked to, they've popped theirs open. Also, man, if anybody's minted lose syncing. Also, if you got batch number 21 from Bobcat, they're all pretty much lemons. Yeah, soldering connection. Yeah, they're all pretty much lemons too. So if you got batch 21, that might suck for you. 25 feet in the air. So is it 25 feet from the Bobcat miner to the antenna? So you've got a 25-foot LMR 400, because that's what I'm rocking as well. All right, so Mark Palooza, thanks for doing this every Monday. Blah, blah, blah. Can you blah, 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 antenna gain in the app? Oh, you're in Florida. Your antenna gain, leave it as your 12 meters up in the air. I would leave it as 8.0. So you're fine in Florida as 8.0. I wouldn't need to. You don't need to change any of that. Hey man, I found something that I can't explain. Check this guy, Salty Purple Gecko. He jumped from 0.2. Yeah, it sounds like that might be just your antenna then. Make sure like everything on the inside is like properly tied up and connected. All right, so Salty Purple, he went from 0.2, jumped up to wow. All right, so let's take a look at his account. I can tell you pretty much exactly what it is then. Oh yeah, look at his, yeah. Anything that he has that would be relayed, he's got in one location. What's up, Scoop? Scorp? Got my father-in-law interested in mining. Now I need to get my hands on 2 more miners. What's going on, Nitro? How are you? How do you find out what batch you were sent? You just check the email on check the email on what they sent out to you. Thanks much, sir. I really do like your channel. I can't stand the hype other YouTube people put out to the community. Yeah, I get it. And then they just do their, like, I know, I get it. I do clickbait videos, but did you use a cable or just an antenna for your mile site? For my mile site, just the antenna. I didn't use anything other than the antenna. Let me see if I still have the picture of it. Do I still have the picture of it? Yeah. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this on screen. All right, let me send this to myself. Copy photo. We'll send it in Discord. Where is my Discord? And I'll pull it up on the screen. Paste, send, ignore. Yep, let me pull it up on screen. This is what mine looks like here. So very, very happy with this. My mile site's inside again. In like the only difference between my mile site and my bobcat is the mile site is actually in the, oh man, I just, thanks to COVID I haven't caught up on any of my conversations. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah, just because I'm in Florida, like my bobcat's not up in the attic, but the mile site is up in the attic. Yeah, it is waterproof. This is much better for external conditions and survivability than the bobcat, so I had no problem putting this device up in the attic, whereas the bobcat's got the 25-foot cable that's running from the garage up into the attic with it. So if you guys can see this, you can just see that the 6.0 dBi McGill antenna is straight up just I fixed my locations. I am now earning in the green. Nice. Do you prefer mile site or the bobcat? And what's up with the bobcats flatlining for long periods of time? That's just the curse of the bobcat. Whenever there's like a new OTA that comes out with bobcat, they just flatline like crazy. The one thing I like better about, the one thing I do enjoy about bobcat is the ability to go into its IP address and make any adjustments or corrections from there, whereas the mile sites really don't have that functionality to them. But I like the mile site because I feel it's a lot sturdier of a device, so we can put it out in those external weather conditions, whereas the bobcat is it feels very frail, very finicky. It feels like if you can like snap it in half. I feel like if you like bent it, you can like easily snap it in half, where the mile site feels like bricks that the Three Little Pigs' third brother would build his house out of. It's probably a good way of putting it. All right, so let's look at some miners. Do you think new Phantom X1 will be good box? Not sure. I've seen it, but I've only seen it because other YouTubers basically were giving free models to do unboxing videos of, and that's what I kind of need to do. I wish I headhunted a little bit more so I can get some free boxes. I have 5. I have, the mile site is very solid. Yeah, Fast Fossilized Robin. Check this dude, insane rewards. All right, so let's take a look at what he's got. Fast Fossilized Robin. Hey, can you review Unique World Cobra? This is one of my miners. Yeah, we could probably take a look. Just give me a second here. And boop. So many options, but definitely not plug and play. Yeah, no, the mile site wasn't plug and play at all. Wow. Wow. Look at this guy sitting right in the middle. I guaranteed this miner isn't here. I have my bobcat outside with the original antenna and earn around 0.5 HNT per day. And also it has only been up for a couple of weeks. Yeah, I guarantee this isn't where this location is. Let's take a look at his actual account. Yeah, he's got all of these are just sitting. Yeah, these 3 are just sitting in one house. Like, look at the rewards on all of them. Let's see if we can find the centralized one. Look at that. He just somehow magically puts them out in the middle of nowhere. No. My mile site only has 0.23 transmit scale. Any tips to improve? Yeah, move it. Mile site seems to be the new king. Mile site is yes, I'm very, very happy with my mile site. Very, very happy with my mile site. It's not there. Yeah, this is a little more, this is probably more accurate. He's probably got all 3 of them in this location here. Yeah, that's a lie. These are hacked. By hacked, he just probably has certain ports that are open. So what do you want me to do? Making more money from YouTube than 3 HNT miners. Oh, Catsato. Yeah, but YouTube's a Ponzi scheme, man. YouTube's a pyramid scheme, isn't it? Let's see. And no, actually. Well, let me see. Let me see if I'm making more on YouTube than my 3 miners. Where's my account? Right here. Let's take a peek. What's current price right now? What's current price? What's current price? What's current price? 40.86, and we've got 80.57 and 80.57 plus 7.39 plus 10 plus 8. So I've made about 105 helium since I've been doing this, and current price is 40.99 times 40.99 and 4,343. Nope, I've made more on helium mining. Weird that my transmit scale went up, but not my witnesses. Yeah, your transmit scales, I'm only 40 miles away. It's not there. Yeah, your transmit scale, like, I think that's what happened with mine. So this one, when where is it? This one right here, really, oh, it's back to 1.0. I think there's a video that I did a little while ago where it was down to 0.56, but I think people are moving their miners out of my area. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Because then we got up to, okay, can you check my account? Sure. Because then we got up to like, and we need 3 more likes to get 75. I think we had gotten up to, or we gotten down to 0.56, and then I did the video. While I was doing the video, I went from 0.56 to 0.61, and then it went to 0.74. And now it's back out to 1.0. Very, very happy with that. Cool. Oh, because there was like someone that had like 15 down in one of these hexes, so I guess they moved them around. I guess they installed their 15 and then moved them, which is good. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, so that's good. What antenna are you using? So for 2 of my miners, I am using the Modern Coffee Whale. For 2 of my miners, I am using these 5.8s from Rack. So these 5.8 dBi fiberglass antenna bundle. I bought, of course, I bought 1 bundle. So for 80 bucks, I got 2 antennas. And then thank you very much, The Sound of Dreams. I appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't bring a video yesterday because I have been suffering with, not suffering. I'm okay. I'm just quarantined in my office, so I can't really spend time with my wife or kids or my dog. Really miss my dog. But I have Omicron, so I've been stuck in my office playing Diablo and Call of Duty. I'm getting Uber Eats to the window. Look at this insane miner cream coals, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we are looking at Modern Coffee Whale. How you feeling? Tired, low energy, but fine. My buddy who had Omicron also just checking in on me as well, but he had his a little while ago. So what? You're 15 dBi. Whoa, 15 dBi. You might be invalid witnessing a lot. That number probably needs to be changed or corrected. I wouldn't go anything over a 5.8 here. 15 is way too much. Way too much. Way too much. If you really do have a 15 dBi antenna, that is way too much. Your height's perfect. I would drop it down to the 5.8 immediately, or get the 6.0 McGill. But yeah, 5.8 or 15 dBi is way too much here. So sorry, man. Look at this insane creamy coal caterpillar with over 2.7 H&T per day. He has 21 miners and doing over 1,200 per day. Can you tell me what antenna you would use for my miner? Here's my name. Joyful blah 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 blah. Yeah, I want to look at this guy. Definitely want to look at this guy. Of course I do. Let's get some Omicron super chats going. Let's do that. Let me start like a GoFundMe to survive this. Well, at least he's flatlining for the past 20 minutes. All right, so whenever you see, okay, let you guys in on a little secret. I really shouldn't, but most of the time when you see anything with rewards like this, there's a certain amount of distance that even though POCV11 came out, there's still a certain distance that you can kind of cheat the system with. When you, what's your opinion on Linkstat? I don't have much. I don't have one, or I've unboxed one, but there's a certain distance that you can still fudge the numbers on and not truly put that miner in that location. And POCV11 wasn't able to get, it used to be 5 miles. Now it's a lot less than 5 miles. So whenever you see an account like this, they are definitely not, well, I'm fighting a mountain on one side, sort of open on the other. Yeah, I remember that about yours, Nitro. When you see something like this, they probably have most of their stuff inside their building. Hope your Christmas was awesome. I X'd last week with my Helium miner not witnessing, and I took it apart yesterday and found a connection that had come undone, already making H&T. There you go. Awesome crypto climb. I think Jim was having that issue and he wasn't making any helium. So good. You took that apart and you resoldered it and you were able to now make connections. So good. But yeah, so this account's bogus. He probably has good placement on the antenna, but he also has probably 5 or 6 of his own connections and antennas right next to his, so they're all talking back and forth, and that's why they're making so much. That's just insane, though. Like, people that cheat the system like this is ridiculous. 100 meters or so. Yeah, I mean, they might potentially be on top of a skyscraper. I think I saw a TikTok about that before, where you could just see on the skyscraper every 4 feet was an omnidirectional antenna. Less than 100 meters or so. No, it's how far. It's how far you can say your location is versus where you really are. Because again, you want to, you know, you want to, you need to make sure that your device is at least 350 meters from another device for the coverage providing, for the for the proof of coverage, right? So when you see something like this where he's got a 1.0 transmit scale, which obviously says that he put this miner 350 meters or more from his current miner, but the hotspot's being relayed. So if we look at a majority of his hotspots, I'm willing to bet that if we looked into the network that they're all connected to, they're all connected into one, because when you open the port, the port's 44158, you only have one hotspot that you can open that ports for, because when I personally have tried opening those ports on other devices. Oh, Andrew Z, we got a $5 super chat. Hey, NDS, can you check Sweet Silver Mallard? Been up for 11 days, 8 dBi antenna with 0.7 dBi loss due to 23 foot of LMR 600 mounted outside. Any suggestion? It looks like you pretty much got everything going already. And you said that mounted outside 23 feet, so I'm assuming you're about 20 feet in the air. Let's take a look. Let's go. Wanting to get into this, but not sure if my area is worth it. I live in Walker, Louisiana. I'm pretty close to Baton Rouge. Do you think it would be worth the investment? All right. So if you just got into this 30 days ago, I think the big kicker for you at the moment, I like that you've got everything accurate. 7.3 dBi, 8 meters. There's really no harm in putting that as your 8 dBi. What is the price for McGill antenna? What's all this praise? Oh, my McGill antenna has been doing solid numbers. So it looks like if you've just got everything kind of set up, you're starting off pretty good. The really big, I mean, you're getting the witnesses and everything. The kicker really is your transmit scale. That's just your big issue. Hey, what's going on in Oregon? How you doing, Michael Hawkins? Your transmit scale is really just the big issue. Like, your setup is perfect. Like, look at what you're hitting and look at how far you're hitting it. It's just your transmit scale. So really, if you look at what you potentially could be earning, if your transmit scale was at completion at 1.0, and with the rewards of everyone that you're witnessing in their transit scales as well, that's why your rewards are so low. So let's, for example, go to this hex right here where you've got the 5 and their transmit scales are all 0.17. So you're only getting 0.17 of the reward for having that witness there. So that's something, that's a reason why. Whereas if we look at someone else's transmit scale in another hex, let's see, let's go out to these guys out here. See, yeah, it's really your transmit scale. So if we look at this guy right here, you're getting the full rewards from him because he's at a 1.0, and still we can do this all day. And when we can look at other locations, if you can get out to where he is, that would be awesome. What's going on, Orlando Campos from Portugal? All right, so how much longer? 4 minutes. Okay. I'd hate to wrap. I really don't want to wrap the stream up as like quick as I normally. Well, normally I go a lot longer, but I just don't have a lot of energy. Omicron is not. Omicron's just sapping it out of me. And unfortunately, I just want to go like sit back, lay down on my air mattress, watch a movie. What was the movie I wanted to watch? Nobody. I have to watch. I want to watch something, but I just want to relax for a little bit and lay down. But I wanted to make sure I brought this content out to you. So yeah, really, that's just the problem that you're having. You've got the perfect setup. You've got the right idea. You've got the cables. It's just really, it's really, unfortunately, just your transmit scales. But we can see how it goes in the next 30 days and finishes out your 30 days. But you can just do that as best you can. But too tired. I know. I'm really tired. Hey, could you check out blah blah? I got the same boo-boo. I sleep for like 3 hours and stay awake for like 30 minutes. Yeah, yesterday was really bad. Like, as soon as I finally got everything set up in my office, I laid down to watch a couple of YouTube videos and I was out for like 2 hours. And then I got up and then sat in my chair for a bit and then was out for 2. Like, I just don't have any energy. It's stupid. Hey all, I'm late. Had to walk the dog. FML. Well, if you were missing anything, I am quarantined in my office with Omicron, and I am tired. So Does anyone know why so much harder to get miners for Australia? Walker, LA might be a good area in the future. Res 4 doesn't include Baton Rouge proper, which is good. New Matrix on HBO. I just watched the new Matrix. How tired are you? LOL. I am so tired. How is the port forwarding process? I got the Spectrum router with a static IP. If you can't get it, you should be able to get into your Spectrum modem and set it yourself. If not, you can just call them and they should be able to open it for you. Yeah, I just finished the new Matrix, and that was actually one of the ones I fell asleep, a movie I fell asleep watching yesterday. You could yeah, you actually, if you do fall asleep in the new Matrix, you don't lose anything. Unfortunately, I had to go back and like rewatch half the movie twice just because I kept falling asleep. I was kind of disappointed, and I think it was a little bit of a stupid ending. So like, how is Neo the One, and his name is the One, but he's not really the one anymore? I don't know. Sup, anybody buying syncrobit, get your money back. Bought April, wouldn't get for a year. Buy a bobcat. Yeah, can you put 2 miners on 1 port? No, you can't. Sleep well, my friend. I appreciate it. If you try to put the 2 miners on the 1 port, it'll say that the port's already being used by another device, and then you'll also be relayed. So that's why when you see where's the best site to buy a Bobcat 300, the Bobcat website. I don't have any coupons for that or anything like that, so just go to the Bobcat website. And then after you buy your Bobcat, go to the link in the description and get yourself a 5.8 rack wireless or a rack antenna, or not. Red pill or blue pill? Definitely the blue pill. Ouch, get better, bro. Recommend glutamine. Buy at fitness stores. Boost immune system. Helps fight upper respiratory infections. Bodybuilder use it for muscle recovery, but it has other benefits. He just told you that he is sick. Let the man rest. I agree with you on the Matrix ending. Weak. Only one Matrix. Yeah, Matrix 1, hands down, top 10 favorite movie of all time. Hey, can I have the free helium miner? You have to, the giveaway. Yeah, the giveaway is linked in the description. I bought a syncrobit and actually got it, then sold it. How do I solve the syncing problem? I'm online, now syncing for 9 days, was fine before. You just kind of reboot it and then let it sync again. Which thing do I have? Is that the miner? Timmy, you have this. You've got the air quality sensor. Which these are the miners that we're talking about on today's show is LoRa and radio waves and antennas. You just have an air sensor. Anyone know why H&T mining is inconsistent? Some days make 0.3 H&T, other days make 0.02 with no changes to my setup. Every day is different. Yeah, it's a roller coaster ride. You skimmed it due to super chats. Can you check precise fish stock or no? Yeah, super chats always come first. It's how I make my bread and butter. So super chats are what helped me go. And this is what I also call my COVID symptom candle. It's a candle that came with one of the gifts my wife got me. And it's like, as long as I can smell it, I know I'm okay. See, there we go. $7 super chat. $7 Canadian super chat. Get better, bud. Thanks always for the bits. Oh, thanks, Balmer. I think I responded to you on Twitter earlier. I was in and out. And then I saw some of your messages on Twitter. So thank you very much for the $7 Canadian super chat. I appreciate that. Precise coral fish stock or no? Whatever you got going right now, I would leave it. You could try an upgrade, but you're already at 15.3. Like, remember, here on the channel we try to talk about having at least 10 helium in a 30-day time frame. You're obviously over that 10 helium in that 30-day time frame, so I wouldn't change a thing there. And hang on. Boom. Okay. What about Nitro Network? I don't do anything Nitro. Totally understand. Oh, $5 super chat. Hey, bro, can you check out Sour Heather Baboon? Absolutely, I could check that out for you. COVID is a scam. Well, I mean, it's just the crazy flu, but definitely feel it. Definitely feel it. Yeah, earnings are good. All right, thanks. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't change it there. Hey, bro, can you check this out? Yeah, so I could tell you right now, I'm being realistic. I know I'm not going to be a millionaire overnight. Yeah, no, this isn't a millionaire overnight thing. And what I started doing over here on the phone was, $10 super chat from your blockchain. $5. Timmy, tell your wife I can't make out with her. I got the Rona, LOL. Yeah, I will. Krampus. I did. I just watched Krampus the other night. While I was playing Call of Duty, I was watching Krampus. Thank you very much for the $10 $10 super chat your blockchain. I appreciate it, man. And then, yeah, Timmy, I'll tell my wife that. I can tell you right now, Sour Heather, is that you want to get up. So you've got a good 8 dBi, but you want to get up. Flaky Jet Black Lizard. And, yeah, so get as high as you possibly can. So, yeah, Timmy, you've got Rona. My brother got Rona. I'm trying to one of my close friends just got it, or Omicron. Like, this one's just going around like crazy. I went to buy a few other H&T miners. All right, so we're looking at Flaky Jet Black Lizard because your blockchain gave us the $10 super chat. So we want to see what's going on there. I hope you feel better, bro. I appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it. I have my miners relayed. I can't find the Bobcat on connected devices on my router. If it's unknown, then you might just want to fiddle around until you get it. So we are looking at just uploaded how to maximize Helium earnings. Would appreciate some support. Haha. That's what I'm here for. Definitely increasing maximized earnings. So, how long is your cord, your blockchain? I should know this from like your channel. This just might be some signal loss from the length of your cable, but also it could potentially be some signal loss based on what might be blocking some of your signal. I wish there was a feature on YouTube where, $5 super chat from Tom T. Feel better, bud. Get some rest. I appreciate it. We will be drinking a lot of fluids today. Can you check out Wonderful Satin Worm? Good evening, nerdy. Working on my antenna location. Mysterious Licorice Sawfish. So yeah, as of right now, we're kind of just unwinding and just getting all the super chats out of the way. Is my spot. Oh yeah, so what I was trying to do, because we were all like talking about long term, is I want to get my Helium mining address from my phone, and I wanted to send over all my Helium so I can add that to staking. I don't know if I was going to do it on video tomorrow or if I wanted to do it today. I'll do it on video tomorrow. 8 dBi antenna in my attic, 20-foot LMR, 400 cable. All right, so you're in the attic. You're doing everything right. I just don't know why. I'm relayed, but in a better location. Thoughts? I appreciate it, man. No, absolutely. Check out my Bobcat, please. Mysterious, don't spam. I lost my train of thought. What does this button do? Create a poll? I can create a poll? That's cool. I don't know what to do with that one. 8 dBi antenna. I wonder if it's a... let's see if we're getting anything invalid. If we're getting some stuff invalid, it might just be the strength of our antenna. Or also, where did you get your 8 dBi antenna? I want the block. I like my block. Let me see if you have anything invalid. No, you've got some stuff going. Pet Powder Tiger struggling for me. Sister 19 LOL online. What are you saying? I don't get that. Is that like a porn site or something? I don't know. Does transmit scale affect rewards for witnesses and sent beacons? Yes. And it also depends on your transmit scale and the person's transmit scale that's being sent out to you, or that you're being involved with as well. You've got, the activity looks good. You're witnessing beacons. I mean, that's when you see the nice little boost in what you're getting. I don't see anything invalid, so I really don't know. Maybe you're just going too much. Help the nerd out. I really can't wait to do the block game. So I don't know. I'm at a loss. My rewards dropped from 6 USD a day to 50 cents a day. I wish my Explorer looked like that. I bought a second block yesterday for nerdy dude stuff. Thanks. I'll keep playing with the setup. Yeah, I would try a 5.8. Maybe you're just a little too powerful for where you are right now. Like, I think I could tell the location and the placement of your antenna. Rewards of those that witness you. Yeah. I could tell like the placement of your antenna in your attic, because like you're not getting a lot of this side, but you're getting a lot of this side. So that's kind of what I'm just assuming. I should do this. There we go. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm thinking there. Interesting. Interesting. I ordered, yes, a block. Yeah, well, I've got my block behind copper, so it's back here. Got it plugged into the PlayStation. Great. I've got more communities down for work, so I got to figure out what to do on them. All right. I bought a syncrobit a few months ago. Yay, work. So anyway, I think I'm going to wrap it up there because now I have to go figure out what's going to happen with my job since now I have employees calling out and I can't go out and collect trash tonight. So it's part of SARS. Yeah. I have to stay quarantined. The last thing I need to do is to go from neighborhood to neighborhood not collecting anything. So Examiner, I couldn't do it. They ran out of stock. Pre-order real quick. Just get back on the waiting list and you can definitely potentially get another one. So not at my locations. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. Really appreciate everyone being here with me today. Thank you very much for the super chats and stuff like that. Sorry I didn't do a video yesterday, but we will be doing a video tomorrow because it's not like we really have a lot to go. Again, I need to get the gaming PC set up so that way the streams come through with 1080p quality. Just obviously with Christmas and Christmas Eve and all the work that I've done, and then getting Omicron, I just haven't really spent a lot of time. Like, it's a really, really heavy gaming PC, and I'd be really, really exhausted and tired from like moving it over to where it needs to go. So I need to go figure out what's going on with my job tonight, since employees are calling off like crazy, and I can't be the one to go out and cover their job. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. Remember, every Monday at 2 p.m. we do this stream. Can you make a breakdown video of how earnings will change over time? As I know more, yes, because we want to see what happens when they do the redistribution of the coins and stuff like that. But tomorrow's video is pretty much going to be on Helium staking, and then we have some videos that need to come out in regards to the Examiner, the reward breakdowns. Oh yeah, Planet Watch, absolutely. Yeah, we haven't done a Planet Watch video, so I do need to do I need to do an update on Planet Watch, because we've gone from 23. I've gone from 23 Planet a day to 20.5 helium a day. So there has been that little bit of a drop off, which is still fine because with the 4 miners, I'm sitting there looking at 80 Planet Watch tokens a day. So it's still at least worth it to have everything moved out. Omicron sounds like a new coin. I know, right? Sounds like a new coin / transformer. It's a delicious smelling candle. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notification, all that good stuff. I'm O'Price. The block's doing really well.